Yeah, let me just start with the intro. Okay, I
Mhm.
wrote a beautiful intro for you. So,
Thank you.
hello everybody and welcome. My name is Shimmer. Today we have one of the most creative marketing geniuses of our generation. You probably know him from his famous catchphrases, young Chinese boy, plenty of consent, gift wrapped. His clientele ranges from presidents to A-list celebrities. He's the face of Sam's Tailor. Today we have Roshan Melwani.
That is the sweetest intro ever. I want you to email that to me so I can show it to my children and I can treasure it. You know what I mean? It's very sweet. And, uh, a lot of everything you said is obviously the truth. I believe it.
Yeah,
I'm happy that you believe it. It's open for interpretation. The world is the largest place.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. There's nothing bigger than the world. All right. We're not traveling in the universe yet. All
yeah.
right. So there's not for us, there's nothing bigger than planet Earth, and there's nothing bigger than the global population. That's our ceiling.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I just wanted to ask, why did you want to do this interview? Like, what value does it bring to you? Why did you want to speak with me? And yeah,
So I don't know how we connected, and it's been just a whirlwind few days, and my entire life is a whirlwind,
yeah,
right? I guess I saw you like something of mine. Okay. I'm attracted to the color yellow. Funnily enough, isn't your icon yellow?
yep.
Right? Okay. So yellow and black is your icon. Sam Steele's corporate colors are yellow and black.
Wow.
That's not down to me, but that's what it is. And so I've just used yellow and black for the last, primarily yellow for the last 26 years. So I dropped you a high, right? And we started talking from there. And then I just saw that you do interviews. Okay. I didn't know until you told me later that I had worked with your mama. That is the world is the smallest place, bro. It is so the irony is so thin,
Yeah.
right? And you look young, and I felt that you would be able to give me a platform, right, to connect with your audience. Okay, the things, but most importantly, okay, whether you had 2,000 followers, 20,000 followers, 200,000 followers like you had, or 2 million followers, you looked mature and educated. Okay, you articulate when you spoke. You were none of the yo ebonics fucking bullshit, no cap, low key. I don't even understand the language.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm not being a dick, or maybe I'm being a dick, right?
Yeah.
But when you are in a small circle, all right, you can talk the fuck you want, how the fuck you want. People understanding great stuff. Okay, but when you're trying to make an impression, or when you're speaking to someone for the first time, unless you're fucking Eminem or Jay-Z, right, and have that presence, bro, you don't own the right to talk in any other way except proper, articulate English. Okay. So there are many things that attracted me to you.
Yeah.
All right. The way you dress, the way you speak, the way you're groomed. And I spoke about you this morning to someone very close to me. And I told this person, I don't talk to many people, bro. I just talk to clients. You know what I mean? I shed friends long ago. We can discuss that if you want and stuff, right? And I just, I said this to this person. I just said there was something about him, like there's something about Mary, right? And I always go on instinct. And ironically enough, I had made a suit for your mama. I mean, it was nuts. And look at
That's
us,
crazy.
48 hours later, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're doing this. So I don't really have an answer for you, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I don't really have an answer for you, but I had conditions. Okay. You said immediately yes to my conditions. Do I believe you will do it? No, right? That's no disrespect to you,
Yeah.
right? I'm a lover. Okay. I love Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. So I have so much expectations of humanity.
Yeah.
All right. But ultimately, humanity, for some reason, in the last 2 decades, is such a watered down version of itself,
Yeah.
right? People are just not responsible. So I gave you my conditions, but obviously I cannot expect you to do anything that I ask for, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'd be a fool. You know what I mean? Why would I waste my time, my efforts, my heart, my feeling, my emotion, expecting you to do anything?
Yeah.
But if you want things to happen in life, right, then you have to take a punt. Okay, and you look like a great guy to take a punt on, uh, and stuff. And I just thought that there's you're handsome, you're articulate. uh I want to be speaking to someone like that because it's rare nowadays, right,
Yeah.
to find one your age that reminds me of myself, not necessarily at that age but right now.
Wow. Thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate
Not at
that.
all.
No, seriously.
Thank you.
I wanted to get to the origin stories of Sam's Tailor
Yeah.
because obviously your name is not Sam. So where did that name come from?
I can account for the last 48 years,
Yeah.
but not for the full 67 years. So I will answer that question. Some of the questions that I answer, okay, are based on what I have been told the most number of times. Okay. I'm from a South Asian background. Okay. So you know that old people that emanate from South Asia tell their version of the truth, and it supposedly becomes the truth. So, very briefly, my grandfather came to Hong Kong from India via Singapore in 1952. Okay. And he worked for a tailor, a Chinese tailor. And the Chinese tailor couldn't speak English, and Hong Kong was a British colony. And the Chinese tailor sent him to the border of China, where the British barracks were, okay, to take orders every day from the British people, whom my grandfather learned English from, and whom they trusted, made a relationship with him, placed their orders with him, etc., etc. He'd come back to the tailor shop, process the orders, deliver the goods back and forth, blah, 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 blah. 5 years later, apparently, he had saved enough money to open up Sam's Tailor and bring my dadi, my chacha, and my bua, along with my father, who is the oldest child, to Hong Kong. This is what I've been told a number of times by both my father and my chacha. Okay. Was I alive for it? No. Are they fucking born liars? Yes, they are. Okay. Fucking liars. The biggest liars on the fucking planet, my father and my chacha. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? No
I believe
disrespect.
it.
They lie like that. Bro, before person asked him, they talk to CNN, bro. Before the truth, it's a simple question. Just tell the truth. A lie will come out. They only lie. The typical thing. Watch the most stereotypical fucking South Asian people. You
No,
like
no, definitely.
wait, covers on the sofa, plastic around the remote control. You know what I mean? Why is the light on in here? Why is the AC on? This is every stereotype.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean? They signify it. Okay. Why was it called Sam's? It could have been called Nick, Joe, John, Tim, Bob, Paul, anything with one syllable. Because, no disrespect, complete truth. It's complete truth during the 1980s and 90s when I was here. It's complete truth in the early 2000s when I was here as well. British people, for some reason, no matter what, even though they had Annabelle, Isabel in their names, cannot pronounce multi-syllable non-English words. Okay, they can't broadcast this to every Brit on the planet and have them castigate me. But this is the fucking truth. Okay, okay. So he's looking at his name. His name is Narandas. What could it? It could be maybe Nick's Taylor's. He's looking at his first son's name is Manohar. Manu could be Mike's Taylor's. He's looking at his daughter's name, Ruby. Don't know what the fuck. Could be Ruby's Taylor's. He's looking at his last son, Sham, last child, Sham. Okay, he's the baby. Let's call it Sam's Taylor. No glorified story, no amazing story, no great origin story. This is not Logan becoming Wolverine, you know what I mean? And stuff. That's all it is. So
Wow.
Sam's Taylor was born because the British could not pronounce fucking multi-syllable foreign names, let alone foreign names at that time.
Yeah. That's how I decide my Starbucks order name.
Okay, what's your Starbucks order?
I just say Sean.
Sean? Okay,
Yeah.
great stuff. So look, my name is Roshan. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? I remember I moved back in the year 2000, and so around the year 2000, 2001, I was in the party district here outside this very cool place called Davino's. And this girl who was Chinese, right? But she's dating a white guy and stuff. And and the girl I was with was called Anjana. Anjana, Anjana. And she's like, "Oh my God, I just can't pronounce that. It's so complicated." I was like, "You mean like Isabel and, Elizabeth and whatever the fuck else that came out of my mouth,
Yeah.
right?" And like her face just went whatever. So it just is what it is. I don't know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Why I'm just spitting facts, right?
Yeah.
There's no hint of anything else, right?
Yeah.
I told you, and like I tell everybody else who wants to interview me, right? I always say that I did an interview a few days ago with a student from Hong Kong Baptist University. It's one of our top 6 universities. She's a journalism student. It was so horrendous. She was so awful. I felt so sorry for her. She was asking me garbage, bro. Utter garbage, nonsense, garbage, so intimidated, garbage. I felt so sorry for her. She's not broadcast, but you can watch this on my Insta and stuff. It's posted as a live stream on my Insta and stuff. It's only 24 minutes long. It was horrendous. And so forth. And I wouldn't say I like to be challenged.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I like to be challenged. I'm saying that if you want to hear my story, I'm here to tell it.
Yeah.
Because people, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, look, people everywhere, they're trying to wipe out their digital footprint or not create one.
Yeah.
One that's so fucking large that I live fucking forever. Do you understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, what is the fucking point of life?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I had an amazing interview with a very hard-pressed, I wouldn't call her a journalist, but she works for the South China Morning Post, and she used to work for CNBC or something, right? 5 years CNBC, five years South China Morning Post. Very accomplished, very educated person who really came hard at me. The raw footage is all on my tertiary Instagram account and on my YouTube, right? It's 2 hours, 40 minutes of raw footage, and she pieced together her own 58 minutes of it to suit her purpose and stuff. She really came at me hard. I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I enjoy, different approaches on trying to uncover me, right?
Yeah.
To peel away my layers and stuff. And, I'm happy to let them go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what direction anyone is going to take. With a lot of interviews that I do, especially with the local media, right? Whether it's newspaper, TV, YouTube, local media here in Hong Kong, what I found is they want to send me questions. Okay. I didn't understand why initially, and this, spans 2.5 decades. And with the Asian media, so like Singapore, et cetera, they want to send me questions in advance. I learned much later because they want an interview that is going, that is flowing, and that many of the people, I guess, from the past that they've interviewed don't have the skill set to flow.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So they don't want and this and that. Bro, I don't want any fucking questions in advance and stuff from anybody and so forth. And a few years into me giving university lectures, these are to American universities that used to come to Hong Kong. So off the top of my head, Oklahoma Wesleyan, I think it's, St. Louis University, University of Texas, Austin, Louisiana State University, if I'm not mistaken. I'll stop there, right? I was like, look, can you please ask your class to Google me? I don't want to spend my time explaining to people who the fuck I am. This is pre-social media era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was pre-social media era. I was like, you can just Google me, okay? And I send them a link. This is a BBC interview that I did recently. I send another link. This is a CNN interview I did recently. This is a video on my business. So please ask them to do the research. So when we get there, we can get straight to the nitty gritty. Well, I don't want to spend 20, 25 minutes talking about educating them who the fuck I am, right?
Yeah.
Because all out there already, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't want to talk to someone that really has to set the tone for their audience on who the fuck I am. Now, this is a big part of why I reached out to you, okay? One, I don't know if automatically your audience knows who I am, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Two, I greatly believe in the fact that you did not need to, okay, write a storybook entrance opening for us to explain to your audience. You looked far too sophisticated for that. So I knew that if I spoke with you, we'd just get straight into it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't ask fucking, kindergarten fucking questions and so forth. The kindergarten question, you can do in a monologue to your audience if you fucking want to.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay, so basically you've created this persona, right, that you've had. I wanted to know, essentially, with this persona, you have a legacy, right, with your family business, and you've created this persona. Do you feel like that kind of conflicts with the legacy that your family has built, and why not?
I think that if I'm going to be happy,
Yeah.
right, okay, then I need to be me.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's pretty much it. And if presidents and politicians, okay, and left-wing celebrities choose not to purchase from me anymore, then it's okay. All right. All right. But I need to be me, and I need the world to see who I am. But
Yeah.
most importantly, my children
Yeah.
to see and know who I am. I'm not afraid of being myself. All right. Um, I also feel as though that I wanted to be able to introduce my brand of humor and stand up to the world. Okay. At the same time of continuing to be a tailor,
Yeah.
continue to be a designer. And social media gave me that free platform. I didn't have to audition. I didn't have to go to a comedy club. I didn't have to get an agent and stuff. I can just broadcast. Okay. And I can broadcast it. I can be me and have a great time. And this is a hobby. And it's amazing to get my comedy out there, my comedy, unfiltered at most times until, the bands come from here and there and so forth. And, does it scare me? Does it bother me? I mean, I thought about it from time to time, but the real reason that I went ahead and did this, okay, this is the honest to God answer, it's because of my father, because he's a dick. Now, that doesn't mean I love him, right? But after years of, I wouldn't say pleading with my dad, right? Saying, Papa, if you really want me to take over your business, you need to teach me how did you get the royal family of the UK? How did you meet all the presidents and stuff? How did you meet these politicians and so forth? How did you meet these A-list celebrities? How did you meet these athletes, right? But he refused, okay? He refused to groom me in any ways. He wanted me to be the watchman. He still does, okay? So watchman means, you just sit in the shop so I can go out and enjoy my life now. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that wasn't enough for me, right? So, I was just like, no matter how hard I work, no matter how many clients I see a day, no matter how many clients I make happy and stuff, right? It's not about glory, right? There's no legacy that's being passed to me whatsoever, right? So, okay, I'm not going to wear the cap of his son, right? I'm just going to remove the cap and be me, now, much to his chagrin. And, I think I haven't worked with a royal yet, and I will probably never work with a royal myself. And I haven't worked with the president yet, and I probably won't work with the president now. But I have worked with Scotty Barnes, and I have worked with Imagine Dragons, and I have worked with Tom Segura, and I'm working with Bud Kreischer right now, and I just worked with Meta World Peace, who won the fucking NBA finals with Kobe, and he's run a test, Malice in the Palace. I ended up being able to work with all of my fucking heroes. I fucking met David Beckham a year ago. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I'm saying? Right? When I worked with Inter Miami when they were in Hong Kong, my fucking seat was right behind his, right in front of his. You know what I mean? With the bar there. All of this is on my socials and stuff. And to reach that pinnacle, fucking Beckham, you know what I mean? Like to be invited in by his organization, his relevant current own organization Inter Miami, and do work for them. And they reached out to me and they chose me, right? And I had Imagine Dragons in my house. I had Meta World Peace in my house. I got to be doing something right. I starred in Tom Segura's pay-per-view special. Joe Rogan featured me in alongside Tom Segura and stuff. And I could go on and on and on and on, right? So I'm happy that I have this resounding success based on who I am. Okay. It's not inherited, right? And I'm not even saying for 1 second I'm the hero, I'm the man, I'm the champ. I openly say that, bro, the foundation is my father's. But recently I had a staff meeting and I was very livid with my staff. And it doesn't matter. We could get to that. We don't have to get to that. But I said this. I said, I've given my father respect at every turn. I got to call my Insta handle, Sam Steele. I could have called it Roshan Melwani. I could call it Roshan the Homo, Roshan the Truth, Roshan the Dick, Dickhead, Dick's Tailors, fuck with, fuck ass. And when I walk the streets every day, whether it's in Hong Kong, Tokyo, Kuala Lumpur, Osaka, Dubai, Dallas, Guangzhou, etc., okay, they make they won't. Right now, they all yell out, "Hey, Samster! Hey, Samster! Hey, Samster! Hey, Samster!" They'll just yell, "Hey, Dix Taylor! Hey, Roche the fuck! Hey, Roche the truth! Hey, Roche the asshole!" Right? They'll yell out whatever the fuck handle it is.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no association with the Queen and with the it's evolution, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you can't sit and be stagnant. You can't sit and be under someone's umbrella. You can't sit and be under someone's thumb. You have to be your own fucking man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? So I'm not going to go chase ghosts of the past. When I'm told I'm not allowed to, that it's not wanted from me and stuff, and I don't want to sit and be the fucking watchman. So I got to do what I want to do. And as my comedy was more and more accepted, right, I got more and more bold with it, and it's just emotive, and that's pretty much it. I mean, do I have hate for anybody? No, not whatsoever. I think President Trump is a heinous person. Okay. And everything that he does is quite heinous. But at the same time, I can't help, like, he's the comeback fucking king of the year. You know what I mean? I can't help cheering for him because because of these fucking cunt activists. I mean, they asked for it themselves. You know, just told them, be cool, be okay. You know, stop being such a fucking bitch. You're not doing anything, but you're demanding of everything of others, right? What kind of world are we living in where the rich are the enemy, the accomplished are the enemy? You know what I mean? That the rich and the accomplished should keep quiet and stuff. You know what I mean? No, fuck that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. You know what I mean? I don't want to live in that world.
Yeah, yeah.
So as the world has been skyrocketing at an extraordinary pace towards that, right? I've just become more and more vocal. And that's pretty much it. And so forth. You know what I mean? I'm a tribalist. Being a tribalist doesn't make you a racist, right? You know what I mean? I'm talking about Pakistani here.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? Like, you can go to a stadium, you can go to the fucking Rose Bowl, 80,000 people, whatever the fuck it is, right? In Pasadena, and you can have it's USA playing Mexico, and you got 40,000 people saying USA, USA, and 40,000 people saying Mexico, Mexico. That's okay, right? But outside of it, it's not okay. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? Because I love being Indian doesn't mean I hate a fucking Pakistani.
Yeah.
Because I like being colored doesn't mean I hate a fucking white person.
Yep.
Because I want to fuck girls and only girls doesn't mean I have a fucking problem with homosexuals, right?
Yep.
Then I don't know what they want you to be. You know what I mean? They want you to be this. I don't know what they want you to be and what the fuck they want you to say. I don't understand this. I don't understand pronouns. I don't understand. Fuck. I don't even understand it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even understand it. You're a guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a fucking. In which universe do you not open a door for a girl? In which universe do you not pay the bill for a girl? I don't know. I don't know the universe, bro. I don't. I'll slap my fucking son if he doesn't fucking pay the bill. I'll tell my fucking daughters what the fuck kind of guy you are with who's not paying the bill. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean I disrespect women. I'll slap my own fucking son for being a Jew.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know this world, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not living in that world.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that world.
No, I agree.
And I'm brave enough. I'm fucking brave enough to tell everybody, bro, I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that world.
Yeah.
Okay? You can be as feminist as you want to. I'm opening the door for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You can be a fucking lesbian. I'm paying the fucking bill for a coffee, whatever this that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make me narcissistic? Does that make me a misogynist? I don't understand how. These big words, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Gutter words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In this,
they're words of cowards.
yeah.
Cowards use words as weapons.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Cowards use words as weapons. Cowards use this labeling theory, this Big Ten shit. They're fucking cowards. They're cowards. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck these words mean.
In this world, it affects, these social media platforms as well, right? And you've been banned from these platforms. Is it because of what you say? Is it because of what you do on these platforms?
1,000,000%. And I keep pushing the button. The bros, ultimately, you just get banned. If I get banned from everywhere,
yeah,
my message has already been out there for years and years and years. Okay, I'm not a one-hit wonder. I wasn't good for 1 or 2 years. I've been going since 2018. You know what I mean? Been connecting with every generation. You know what I'm saying? And that's not ego, it's just facts. You asked a question, I give you an answer, right? You know what I mean? There's ways to get out there. You know what I mean? It's not just social media, right? You know what I mean? A few months ago, I got flown to Manila, okay, to be interviewed by a guy. Understand my age, first of all. You know what I mean? I'm not a teen or 20 or even in the 30s, okay? I flew to Manila to be interviewed on a show a show on their free to air #1 network. All right. So what's the population of the Philippines? Fuck 120 million people. Okay. It's free to air. All right. So it's like, NBC,
Mm-hmm.
ABC. You know what I'm saying? You live in the United States or
Yep.
Canada?
United States.
All right. So you understand what I'm saying? And the guy who asked me to be interviewed, the guy who was going to interview me,
Yeah.
he spent 5 years at CNBC or MSNBC. I can't remember. I think it's CNBC as an anchor. Okay. 17 years as the head anchor in the BBC in Singapore, and another 5 further years as the head anchor of CNN Philippines. Okay, understand who the guy is, and you know what I mean. Understand that you can ban me everywhere. There's other mediums to get your word out. People are interested.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And there are many facets to me, right? Like you're focused on something specific potentially. We still don't know where this is going, right? Okay. Now, this is all from this year. Okay. Look at it. This is a major article
Wow.
that came on my birthday this year.
Yeah.
Okay. In #1 circulated Chinese newspaper in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
All right. #1 circulated Chinese newspaper in Hong Kong. I don't know what their circulation is, but you're talking about potentially 7 million plus people, correct? Okay. And this is about my horse and my lifestyle. Okay. And I'm going to focus on just one thing. Okay. And this came out last year from the #2 circulated Chinese newspaper in Hong Kong. Okay, full page, right? And this was focused on my horse and my IG following. Okay, and these fuckers don't care about plenty of consent. They don't care about white guys having their ass rubbed. They're not interested in that, bro. They're not interested. They're like, who's this guy? Proud son of Hong Kong. We want to talk to him, man. He's a proud son of Hong Kong. They're not focused on white guys' asses being rubbed. This is the Sun newspaper in December. The Sun, the largest circulated newspaper in the United Kingdom.
Wow.
Okay, population of fucking United Kingdom, bro. Right? And this is focused on me as a human being, and me as a horse owner. Okay, and nothing about social media whatsoever.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? On and on, and fucking pile here of shit, right? You know what I'm saying? There's many facets to it, right? Now, on Tuesday, I will go to the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, HKUST. All right, it's one of our big six. All right, we have 6 top universities in Hong Kong in addition to the rest, right? So the media is always focused on the big six and stuff. Students themselves who are not going to go abroad are always focused on getting into the big six, right? So I will go to the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, and they've built an entire fireside chat around me. Okay, so what's the demographic, right? Anywhere between no money, medium money, or lots of money, Chinese kids, guys and girls, 21 years old, giving me an hour and a quarter, bringing me in, creating reels to advertise the event, and wanting to have a chat with me, right? There is a plethora of ways to get your message out there, right? Where you don't have to go and seek someone to help you. Like I reached out to you by chance. So this is different from what I'm saying. But let's just be honest. I mean, if I get banned everywhere, you hire a publicist to get your message up, which is what everybody else is doing already.
Yeah.
Okay, where's success? I don't have a publicist.
Yeah.
I do everything myself, and I use the free channels that are available to me.
Yeah.
Okay? I tell my team always, after I accomplish something, I tell those who are close to me, this is why I get paid the big bucks.
Yep.
I bring Imagine Dragons to my fucking shop and house. This is why I get paid the big bucks. I bring Meta World Peace to my house. See this. How much it costs you an ad like this? Okay, how much will an ad cost you? Right? How much an ad costs you in the sun? I've done this on my own, right?
Yeah.
So this is why I get paid the big bucks. Now, if I fail miserably in every way possible, what's the last avenue, which, hopefully we'll never have to go down? But even if we do, so what? There's no shame in it, because every other business on the planet historically and globally is done. They get a publicist.
Yep.
Right? We're not anywhere near there. Correct?
Yeah, correct. No, that's beautiful. With, using social media, and even not using social media as well to increase, your brand, your personality. You have a strong personality. Did this come from your parents? Like, was your mom like this? Was your dad like this? Or was it just, you came out of this like nowhere?
Bro, I had a really fucked up childhood. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so, but this is not a boohoo story
Yeah.
because I've always been paid. Okay. And I don't believe in mental health issues. All right. I've been very vocal about that. All right. Um, I don't know what is schizophrenia and all those mental disease. You got a disease, you got a disease. Okay. But if you're a pussy, you're a pussy. Okay. That's basically it. So as long as I'm fucking paid, I'll deal with whatever is there.
Yeah.
Do you understand? If I'm not fucking paid, then fuck you. I ain't dealing with shit, bro. You know what I mean? I got a fucking family to feed. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know if anything came from my parents. All right. But that cannot be true. All right. My parents split in 88. I was only 11. All right. And then they had a fucking nasty divorce and shit. They're idiots. They're still nasty now. They're stupid. They're stuck in the past, the two of them. I mean, they're idiots. They never evolved, even though they both got remarried very soon after the divorce. Okay. Even though they both married to their second partners more than double the time that they were actually married with each other, married to each other 12 years and stuff. They already, post 25, 30 years with their second partners and stuff. But they fucked up. But, my dad is a very hard worker. Okay. I don't know if I get that from him or because I see he works so hard, I have to work so hard. Okay. That's number one. And number two, my mom was very confident, articulate, worldly person. She was always interested in the world. But she was very, I don't know if anti-Indian is the right thing to do. I think she wishes she was born non-Indian. She wishes she was born fucking white or something, and so forth. So there was a lot of, lots of things to learn from her. And then after the divorce, lots of things to see in him, the grind. Okay. So like her need for escapism, right? I think I've spoken about this before, and she watched the edited version and she wasn't very happy. But much later I felt as though that the bubble that my mom was in was a bit too small for her and she needed to burst out of it. You know what I mean? This whole living Sindhi life and in a Sindhi town and all that shit, it was too small, the bubble for her. And maybe my father was a bit too controlling, okay, and wouldn't let her fly, be more expansive step by step. Work, go out a little bit more, enjoy herself, dress a little bit more kinky, whatever the fuck it was. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we live in a different era. Who will think now of keeping their wife locked up at home and not letting them work? You understand? It's unheard of bullshit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Americans harp on about Afghanistan. None of them even fucking been there. Okay. I've lived it. Okay. Your mamo has lived it. Okay. Your nana, nani, dada, dadi have lived it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't have time for that bullshit and stuff. So yeah, I think would I say they have had a profound effect on me? I don't know, bro. And I'm not really even thinking about it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because I don't like this. I don't like psychology. I don't like to think about shit. I don't like looking at the past. I don't like anything to do with the past because there's nothing. The past offers you nothing. It really doesn't because it's gone. Okay. If you can't learn from your mistakes, you're stupid. Okay. All right. And the only reason, and if you do the same thing over and over again, it's definitely psychosis. I've learned this from every woman I've ever been with. Okay. I'll be called a misogynist now, that statement. Okay. Um, and and that's it. I tell my kids all the time, whatever happened 1 second ago is already fucking done. You know what I mean? But yes, I'm sure genetically,
Yeah.
right? That that there is stuff in me from my parents because I think my tent is much more narrow now that I have children. Okay. My tent is much more narrow now. It was far more worldly and open. And I think I got that from my mom. Okay. And public speaking and confidence, I think I got from my mom. And grind and hunger and ambition, I got from my father. Bro, I want to be somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dad doesn't want me to be anybody. Okay. He wants me to be the watchman. This is not a boo-hoo-hoo story. This is fact, right? I'm not the watchman and stuff. I'm not here to open the shutter of the shop and just sit and be the watchman of the shop and stuff so he can go for lunch with his fucking friends or whatever they said because he doesn't want to leave. He's got this old school mentality. I mean, you got Americans fucking talking about Afghanistan. Bro, I'm fucking living it here. Bro, the guy won't allow the shop to be left without either me or my chacha or him here. You know what I mean? We're living in the fucking dark ages under this guy. You know what I mean? He's fucking Count whatever, Dooku. Tell you, he's fucking Count Dooku. Bro, the fucking Grim Reaper, bro, he walks with the darkest cloud over him, and he's dragging a fucking dark cloud behind him. You know what I
Wow.
mean? That's my father and stuff. His only saving grace has been his success with celebrities and government. Okay,
Yeah.
he's a very decorated individual and stuff. So you cannot knock him, right? I'm his son, so I'm giving you an insight into him and stuff, and so forth. But yeah, I must have gotten the ability to speak, the ability to connect with people from my mom genetically.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, I don't think my mom ever taught me things. She taught me a few things in public speaking, but she was gone when I was 11, right? But she did, in grade 5 and grade 6, uh, groom me for public speaking. Okay. And my dad, the grind, you know what I mean? The ambition. I mean, it's there. He may be so secretive, but you can see it in him that he's irritated if he's not succeeding all the time. And for me, I don't get irritated because I just know that if you work hard and take a risk and so forth, you can most likely be successful. And risk doesn't have to be monetary, right? So I risk my name, my legacy, my heritage, my persona, okay? That, the way people view my children, I risk it all every day
Yeah.
to try and be. And that is a big risk.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cower, okay? And where my children walk, not just locally, but globally, everybody knows they're Sam Sealer's kids, okay? I don't want to only give them cash. I don't want to only give them property. Okay. I want to give them fame. And if I cannot give them fame because I'm not famous, then I can give them infamy. Okay. And then they can decide what to do with it. Right.
Yeah.
It's up to them. They can shed themselves on of me. But at least I want to create a foundation that's so wide.
Wow.
It enables my children. People ask me all the reporters ask me all the time, is it good to enable your children? What the fuck did I give birth for? What the fuck kind of who gives birth and then says, oh, we're not fucking birds here that we throw the bird out of the fucking nest, maybe he'll die.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry, my job is to enable my children. What the fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. I brought them into this world. I'm not going to enable them. Well, I mean, you're talking nonsense.
Yeah.
People, they're talking nonsense. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
one of the things that gets honest me that you're enabling your children. Then what the fuck am I there for?
Yeah.
I want to be big bad wolf on my kid's side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want my kids to fucking walk and they're fucking Moses. The Red Sea parts for them because everybody knows their father's the big bad wolf. Okay? And I'm happy giving them that. It
Yeah.
makes me fucking happy, whether they want it or not. Nobody's going to fuck with my kids.
That's
And
beautiful.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's it, you know what I mean? And it irks a lot of people. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
It's how I want to parent.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that is not something I'm mindful of. It's not a list that I wrote. It's not an object of mine. When I say object, I don't mean something physical. I'm not an objective of mine, right? And stuff, not an aspiration of mine. It's just me, bro. You know what I mean? It's just me. For me, it's all about my kids. The spotlight is about them now. If whether they can be cast into the spotlight, whether they can command the spotlight, they can at least share the spotlight. One, when the time calls for it. And two, whilst they're not there, I can keep making opportunities for spotlight and making the spotlight bigger and making opportunities for the spotlight and making the spotlight bigger, etc., 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 and making daily spotlights and this and that. And then when they can share it.
Yep.
And stuff. So, bro, I would love to tell you that I would love to tell you many things, but I cannot tell you anything. If my father grew me
Yeah.
at any given point in my life, then maybe I would have been like him, and happily so. Okay. But because he chose not to, I can't sit around and be the watchman.
Yep.
So I carved out something for myself, and here I am.
Yeah.
And I'm not done, bro. Believe me, I'm not done.
No, I believe it.
I'm not fucking done. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking done.
Yeah. No, I want
But
to ask, like, the future.
nothing I do is premeditated.
Yeah.
There's no script. There's no second take. It's all one and done. It's all quick and dirty. Nothing is edited. Okay. And nothing I do is premeditated.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. And that's basically it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, you kind of answered the next question, but I was going to ask, like, what do you see as the future of Sam's Tailor? Like, do you see your kids joining? Like,
I think the business is very difficult.
yeah.
And I think it's a waste of time to think.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. I think it's a waste of time to think. I think what I know is that I saw when I joined the business that what 1 + 1 in business should be at least 3. But in my father's case and my uncle's case, 1 + 1 was a negative. Okay. And my dad used to always paint an ill picture of my chacha. Okay. But it took at least 6 years, 5, 6 years, 7 years till I got married and stuff to realize that my dad was completely full of shit, that he was the bad one. Okay. And that he was constantly undermining everybody else and did not want to share the spotlight with his brother. And that he hadn't done so for all these years, even though his brother, whether you're selling the most, meeting the most people, we all have a job. Somebody needs to clean the fucking toilet, right? If I don't have someone clean my fucking toilet, nobody will work with me. Who's going to work with someone who doesn't have a toilet or doesn't have a clean toilet, right? Somebody needs to clean the fucking floor, right? Customer's not going to come in if the floor is stanked up every day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everybody has a purpose. So everybody needs to be fed and everybody needs to share the spotlight. Okay. So what I realized is that my dad, in order to, because of fear of losing #1 status, top dog status, would undermine everybody and not share with everybody. And I realized that he was doing it to me as well, right? And different strokes, bro. Okay. I'm going to come back to answering your question, but I'll tell you something. Everyone always says, what did you learn from your father? I say, grind, bro. Work like a dog. Work like a dog. I've given so many lectures to university people, so many Q&As, even on social media. What's your advice? I say, bro, if you can't work, you can't do anything. What's your advice on entrepreneurship? Can you work? No. Go to work for McKinsey. Go to work for Goldman Sachs. They'll beat you. And if you don't take the beating, they'll fire you. Okay? Because if you cannot be self-motivated, then you cannot survive. Okay? What's my advice? You have to work. And if you cannot, I think it is disaster for the world. Okay, disaster for the Western world that young people fight the grasp of the McKinseys, the Goldman Sachses of the world and ask for 4-day work weeks, work from home, coffee lounges, this, that, set working hours. Bro, they're fucking themselves. Do you understand? You know why? Because you have whole of Africa, whole of Asia that are hungry. If you keep thinking about yourself, bro, you're gonna be in the gutter. And that's the truth, bro. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sachs and KPMG and McKinsey, they should open their headquarters in fucking Nigeria. People will work like animals. They can do their banking work and fucking consulting work anywhere. They're wasting their time in the United States now, bro. They're brilliant minds everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So simple things. Papa, I want to do shoes. Everybody comes in here and says, do you do shoes? No. Papa, let's make nice cufflinks and sell them. Every other guy wants to buy cufflinks. No. Papa, tie bars. 1 in 10 guys buy tie bars. Even get 1 tie bar sale a day. How many tie bar cost? How much you can sell? No. Everything. No. Everything. No. Everything. No. Yeah. No. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking this. You're fucking. You know what I mean? So I understood that, at first I thought, maybe my uncle doesn't want to work. I understand that, my uncle is doing a shitload of work, but in his own way, in his own space, because he can't be with this guy, this nut job and stuff. You know what I mean? And so maybe I got my narcissism from my father. You know what I mean? You asked me, what did I get from him? Maybe I got my narcissistic side from my dad. Maybe I got my narcissistic side from my mom as well, because both of them were extremely driven, and both of them are very, very selfish. And the main thing that I learned when people ask me, what's your takeaway from your parents in how to be a parent? I said, bro, my childhood was so fucked up that, they taught me the best thing. Yeah. And I'm the parent that I am now because I thought these guys were fuckers. They never put us first. You understand? That doesn't mean we weren't paid, bro. It's not a boo-hoo-hoo story, okay? Yeah. Doesn't mean you want a fucking Nintendo game, Sega game, you got it. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean we weren't paid, all right? And stuff, but we weren't groomed properly. What I say we were neglected, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? It wasn't wholesome. You know what I mean? There's no dinners, there's no like Disneyland and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get me? It wasn't fucking wholesome, bro. You know what I mean? And I have that wholesomeness with my kids.
Yeah.
Everything about my kids, everything's about empowering my kids. Okay? Everything's about empowering my children for me. My money is for my children. How much, what will I eat? I cannot eat more. How much can a guy eat?
Yeah.
How to eat more? Do you understand what I'm saying? So everything's for my kids. You know what I mean? It's all about grooming them, experiences for them, and stuff, letting them grow. And they can do whatever the fuck they want. They throw Samsies and drain. I don't give a fuck. I've done whatever I had to do. I made money, and I made myself a global success. Look, every movie has to have a hero and a villain. Okay? And that's basically it, right? There's no movie without the villain.
Yeah.
To some I'm a hero, to some I'm a villain. Okay? To some I get the best actor award, to some I get the best supporting actor award. But I'm there, brother.
Yeah.
I'm there. Others are not there. Man. I'm relevant, right? So I want to be somebody. I want to be relevant. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. And nobody has to. I'm not giving advice, right? I have a great respect for Andrew Tate. I really don't listen to anything that he has to say. But why do I have great respect for him? I've never watched anything of his ever because I just don't have the time, right? I'd rather watch pull-up videos and dips videos and push-up videos and sprint videos with my son. Okay, and that's what I do. I watch pull-up videos, dips videos, push-up videos, and sprint videos. My son, you don't need fucking anything else. Okay, you don't need a fancy gym membership instead, right? But I think that he's so bold and so strong, and not scared of anything. You know what I mean? So whilst I said that, I honestly would tell you I don't know anything that he says. But obviously, you watch CNN every day, right? And stuff. And I think President Trump is a heinous man, and he's a boon to China, right? He's, you know what I mean? He's in power. My country is fucked. But with what they put him through, bro, and for him to come back and fuck them. First, he beat it all. Now he's come back and he's like, I'm going to fuck you guys. And one by one, he's fucking them. It's the best, greatest fucking story in the world. Fucking everybody. Blatantly. Blatantly, he said, you fucked. He said it. He said, I'm going to come back. And when I'm back, I'm going to fuck you. And everyone's like, yeah, great story, great. Oh, okay, great. This is the hype. This is the pump. Let's put him in power. It's going to be great. Bro, he's really fucking everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the future is, right? But if you don't, this is how the world is. Pre-social media, okay? Only the true heroes were heroes. Post-social media, everybody wants to be a hero, can be a hero, can be a hero for a day, week, month, year. Bro, I just want to be around. Just trying to stay relevant. Just trying to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Okay? It's, okay, this I thought of yesterday, maybe, or this morning. I think yesterday. And I never thought about it before, right? I'm just getting older. An old boxer, Rocky, right, fights the young boxer. Okay. If Rocky charges him right at the start, he's going to get his ass beaten. I didn't make this up. I'm not a writer. I'm not a pugilist, and I don't know anything about boxing. But you see it in every Rocky film and every other boxing film there is. Okay. But if you can hang with the punches and tire the youngster out, you might have a chance at the end. Bro, I'm just trying to hang. Okay? Trying to stay relevant. Trying to be here. Okay? Every day is a different day. Very, very cliched. I'm grinding. I'm not staying quiet. Figuring stuff out. Enjoying my journey. Being a father to my children. Being the face of my business. Trying to help Hong Kong. Being brave for Hong Kong. I sit on a number of government committees. Very low level. But at least I'm there. Right? You know what I mean? And stuff. Meta doesn't love me, but at least my government loves me. And the position is to prove it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that's that. So like, I don't, bro, it's no point to think about the future because you can't carve. I'm not smart like Elon Musk that can carve out the future. I'm not smart like Tim Cook. I don't have those brains. I only have knowledge. I don't have brains.
Gotcha.
I have balls.
Yeah.
If I had brains, maybe I'd be there. But I'm living on balls.
Yeah. You mentioned briefly like fitness, right? And I've seen a lot of your videos. You do a lot of fitness. How does that incorporate in your daily life, and like why does that affect you positively?
Okay. You can't talk any game if you don't have game, brother.
Yeah.
This we own. Okay. You can put LeBron in a room with anyone. He can say what the fuck he wants. He's LBJ. Yes or no? Kobe is Kobe. C-Ron is C-Ron, right? if you can't talk game if you don't have game. Okay. I can't talk, and it's not about talking shit, it's about talking, right? If I'm not the best version of me, you understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I mean, this is what I don't like about mental health and the weak and stuff, bro. When I grew up, we didn't have the internet, bro. We didn't have fucking anything. I moved to New York 1995. There was Fox, NBC, CBS, and ABC, bro. And there was fucking nothing. There were beepers. I don't even know what a fucking beeper is, bro.
Yeah, yeah, the little
Fucking payphones,
yeah.
bro. Payphone, you know, fucking coin in. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing. Bro, I'm talking about beepers and payphones and 4 TV channels and nothing. And, you know, if you live in New York, right, and the Giants are 0-8 and the Jets are 1-7, like an asshole, you can only watch the Giants and Jets on a Saturday or Sunday. Fucker, you can't watch your fucking Cowboys who are 6-0 or 7-0. Do you understand what I'm saying? It did
Yeah.
not exist. It did not fucking exist, bro. It didn't fucking exist. All right? It did not, nobody fucking said, eat fucking chicken, calorie deficit, crunches don't work, compound exercises. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said this. Nobody said carbs are bad, beef is good. Bro, it didn't exist. It didn't fucking exist. Now, motherfucker, you're born. You're fucking born. Everything is in your fucking hand. And you're still a cunt. And you're still a fucking pussy, you bastard. You fucking asshole. You don't need parents. You don't need fucking school. You don't need high school. You fucking piece of shit bastard. You don't need it in your fucking hand, and you're still a dick. You're still stupid. You're still fat. Do you understand now? Do you understand now, bro? If you want to walk the walk, talk the talk, you need to be somebody, bro. So I need to be ripped.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and my message to beautiful thin women everywhere, right? It doesn't matter how paid your man is. All right. If one, his gut is sticking out like the pig that he is, or two, he's fucking sleeping while you're awake with the kids and he's not up trying to make a better future. So it doesn't matter how paid he is, leave that motherfucker. He ain't fucking worth it, bro. And that's the advice I'll give you. You be the best man you can be to the woman you choose, and you be the best father you can be to your children. And I'll tell you a great anecdote. So you know my children, right? Serena, Sari, Rian. They're now 15, 14, 13. I think they're globally famous children. And I take great. That is the fact that the world knows Rian is my great achievement. The world knows Rian is my greatest achievement. I empower my children, not like my father who undercuts his children. Bro, you know what I mean? My father cuts my legs off every day of my life. I empower my children. You know what I mean? The whole world knows Rian, and that's my greatest trophy in the world. Rian, a decade ago, maybe. So, of course, we live in Hong Kong. The government is amazing.
Yeah.
Right? And the unique thing about Hong Kong is that even though you have immaculate public healthcare, people still buy private healthcare as well. You know what I mean? It's just a mentality thing. You know what I mean? So the school says and the government says at certain ages, you have to go to this doctor, have to go to this dentist, and then you're alleviated from it once you get to a certain age, right? But the government wants to take care of its citizens.
Yeah.
Okay. Our government is very proactive. Okay. People say communism sucks. It's fucking bullshit, bro. Communism is the way to go. Okay. I don't know what it means. Okay. Fucking way to go. So Rian gets taken to the government dentist by my wife. So the dental nurse asks him, so what does your dad do? And Rian says, he goes to the gym. So the nurse starts laughing. And my wife starts laughing. And Rian gets a bit irked. She goes, no. And Rian's a quiet guy. What does your dad do? He said, my dad goes to the gym. And she laughs even more. And my wife laughs even more. She's like, no, what does your dad do? He's like, told you my dad goes to the fucking gym. You know what I'm saying? Sure, he goes to the fucking gym. The fuck is it? Why are you laughing at me? I know he's not saying that, right? We can imagine, right? He's like fucking John Travolta inside a baby saying, "You fucking cunt. My fucking dad goes to the gym." And then to his mother, "You fucking bitch. What the fuck are you laughing at me for? You're my fucking mom. I goes to the fucking gym. You fucking, he's your husband. You don't know he goes to the fucking gym?" What's this? What's the ideology behind that story? You know the answer? Or should I give it to you?
You should give it to me.
My kids know nothing else, okay? Especially when they were young, till now. Whether they wake up early or say they wake up early, dad's not home because he went to the gym. Whatever time they wake up, dad say he's come home from the gym. Okay? That's what they know. You want to be a good parent, you bring your kids into this world. You have a responsibility to educate them, to empower them, to feed them, to teach them morals, manners, chivalry, good health, the entire package, bro. We ain't fucking birds throwing kids out of a nest. Okay? Our culture, and this is not a knock, this is hereditary, bro. Okay? Who's that great fucking comedian? Hasmin Minaj, Hishman Minaj. What the fuck's that guy's
Hassan
name?
Minaj.
He's brilliant. You don't think he's brilliant?
Yeah, he's smart. Yeah.
I think he's so educated. He's so intelligent. You know what I mean? So intelligent. Bro, I think ingrained in us, we don't throw our kids out at 18 and we don't put our parents into homes. All right? So I think, just the way we are, you know what I mean? Like, we're just wired a certain way, and I'm wired that way, and maybe I'm overly wired that way. But for me, you ask me about the future, everything's about my kids. My work is about my kids. My lifestyle's about kids. My workout's about my kids. We go to the pool. I've had a visible six-pack since 2016. Okay? Don't believe me? Instagram shows it to you. YouTube shows it to you. Facebook shows it to you. Okay? We dial back 9 years. There's Roshan Plastic with the six-pack. It makes every Sindhi in Hong Kong puke. You know what I mean? Good. I want them to puke. I don't have to do anything. I post a fucking photo myself. And they puke. Okay? But their kids should see their father at the poolside. My kids are with me with a six-pack. Not the fucking guts outside. They shouldn't think that it's okay, right? It's not vanity, bro. It's health. Do you understand what I'm saying? No matter what I do, bro, my kids eat like shit. I'm not even saying I'm successful. No matter what I do, my kids eat like shit. But you can't just tell your kids, don't eat this and eat that. You can't just tell your kids, get off your ass, you know what I mean? Throw your iPads, throw your iPhones and stuff. You have to also demonstrate. Even if I'm 9 years in the failing, who knows? This summer, I might be lucky. Next summer, I might be lucky. I am confident that the switch will flick and they will eat super healthy, be super healthy, because I want longevity for my children, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They know their dad doesn't drink. They know their dad doesn't go out. They know their dad exercises. They know their dad takes his health seriously. You know what I'm saying? They know their dad only eats carbs and dessert on the weekends and stuff, right? They know their dad's not a fucking freak, right?
Yeah.
But, Monday to Thursday, one way, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever you want, we'll do. You know what I mean? All I'm trying to do is teach my children. And you can believe me or you don't believe me. Anybody, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing on a stage under spotlights for anybody else, bro.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for me. And that's pretty much it and stuff. And, I'm telling you, bro, you can see it in my tone. You can see it in my face. When you bring children in this world, it's a big responsibility. And that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to give them, whether that's enabling them, making them lazy, spoiling them. I couldn't give a fuck, bro. I couldn't give a fuck how I'm labeled, right? I give a fuck about how I treat my kids, how I take care of my kids, how I educate my kids, how I yell at my kids, how I discipline my kids, how I tell my kids off, this, that. You know what I mean? I'm not Mr. Softly, bro. You know what I mean? My kids fucking yell the living shit out of them, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's basically it. They're gonna fucking yell that, they know it.
Yeah.
They step out of line.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful. I think that's like a beautiful lesson that a lot of people, especially in America, need to hear. And
So I don't believe in these participation medals, right?
yeah.
Okay. So Rihanna was going to get some participation medal.
Did you stop it from happening?
I told my wife, and I told her, you dare go fucking get that thing. You didn't win. You didn't earn it. You didn't fucking earn that piece of shit. You didn't play the final. You were in the squad. You did not play the final. You were not a first teamer. You take that medal as fuck. It wasn't happening. She's like, come on, this, that, his friend. What are you doing? Why are you being so tough? He's only fucking 9 years old. I don't fuck. He didn't earn it. What happens next year? He's a starter every year. He goes to semifinals. He loses. What happens the next year? He's a starter. They win in the final. What happens next year? They get knocked out. So he has big trophy year 3. Okay. What happens the next year? They get knocked out. So they go to the plate and they win the plate final. I told him, bro, the fucking plate, man. You know what I mean? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, right? Focus. There's no participation medals. What's the point? We're not here to soften them, right? You want to be somebody.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You want to be somebody, right? I don't think I'm being tough. I'm just being realistic, right? There's no participation medal in the NBA, Premier League, Formula One. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever happened last year, Max Verstappen is Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
I've never been a Max Verstappen fan, ever. You know who Max Verstappen is? I don't mean to be a dick.
No. I don't know much.
4-time now Formula One champion. I think he's 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's young, early 20s, fucking genius. And I was never a Max fan, ever. And I cheered against him this season. He undertook so much hate this year. Now, my son is a huge F1 fan. He took so much hate from the FIA, so much hate from his woke ass, preppy fucking freshman fucking competitive drivers, so much hate from the fucking woke ass press. Bro, I couldn't help but support this guy. You know what I mean? Like, and he won. He won through all the fucking hate.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Bro, it was the greatest fucking season ever because no driver in the history of Formula One ever, because of the media world that we live in, had to undergo this much hate. Okay. Why do I love LeBron? Why does everybody love Michael Jordan? I don't get why does LeBron not give? I don't know how you can say that LeBron and Kobe were not better than Michael. You know what I mean? I mean, as athletes, you cannot compare what we have now to what you had in the 80s and 90s. We know this to be true, bro. We know this to be true. You understand what I'm saying? My greatest wish for LeBron and Kobe is please don't chase ghosts of the past.
Yeah.
Only live in your future. Okay? Who came before you? Okay? Kareem, Magic, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas. I'm not even a basketball fan, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not even a basketball fan, right? Michael Jordan, nothing. I don't see anybody, not even Steph Curry, okay, going close to these two guys. Okay. Wow. And we are blessed. I am blessed that they are my generation.
Yeah.
And I have the entire career. It is a blessing for me. And if I was older, I'd probably say the same thing about Michael Jordan and stuff, right? But I saw Michael play, right? And I mean, he was brilliant. And I saw all 6 championships. And he was brilliant. I saw his comeback on the Bullets or the Wizards or whatever the fuck they were called in Washington. Okay. And I saw his ownership, whether it was of the Hornets or Washington, everything. As athletes, okay, nothing compares to Kobe and LeBron. I mean, they are supreme. Okay. As athlete, nothing compares to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's supreme. He's supreme.
Not even Messi?
I mean, I said I'm talking about physicality.
Oh, okay.
Talking about physicality.
Gotcha.
Right? I mean, just supreme. Messi's brain, his turn of foot, his stuff is amazing. No hate, bro. No hate whatsoever. No hate whatsoever. You know what I mean? And stuff. I just know both of their journeys. I'm not saying that Messi had it any easier. I'm just saying that I don't know. It was Ronaldo's fire was just more attractive to me. I just couldn't help myself being more attracted to him.
No, I get that because like Ronaldo, he had to like come up. Messi kind of had that talent, sort of. In the beginning.
I don't want. This is what I don't want to get into because I really have no dog in that fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
I have no dog in that fight. Whatsoever. And so forth. If someone asked me a question, Ronaldo, Messi, I said, bro, I haven't worked with either of them. I'm going to choose Alan Shearer, the greatest striker in the history. I'm going to choose Harry Kane. He's the captain of England. He plays for Bayern Munich. Okay, why? Because they're my clients, right? And then I'm going to go fuck themselves, right? It's like whatever. You know what I mean? Every video I've done on soccer, these Q&As that people come in and do on me, I name my own client.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
right?
I did want to talk about your, clients, and you
Yeah.
have you've had some special clients. I just wanted to ask, like, what's your favorite client that you've had, and just tell that story.
It's a very tough story to tell because everything is in the moment.
Mm,
Okay. Everything is in the moment. When I first started with my father, he sent me to the Regent Hotel to work with Desmond Tutu. Do you know who Desmond Tutu is?
no.
Okay. So I won't tell the story of Desmond Tutu, but he is a great heralded African guy who the whole African, the entire continent loved, and during his prime, the entire world loved. He's like a modern day, was at that time modern day Mother Teresa, okay, emanating from Africa. And I was 23 years old, and it was like, oh my God, okay. He then sent me to work with Ronan Keating. Like I can't remember what band he was from, but the entire world loved Ronan Keating and stuff. And I was just like, oh my God, okay. Um, at President Bush Sr. was like the first real president that I understood, because I think he became president in '88, and then I understood what a president was, and I've always been a news buff, and then I got to work with President Bush Sr. twice. Okay, President Clinton has an aura that just sucks you. I'm gonna think about the names I'm reading off here, and that he became president in '92, and he served or '90, and he served 8 years, and stuff, and uh, I got to work with him 5 times.
Wow.
President Bush Jr. became president in 2000 and served 8 years, and saw over 9/11 and the invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan and stuff. And then I got to work with him. Okay, so how can I tell you who whatever, you know what I mean? Tom Segura paired me with Joe Rogan. Tom Segura shit me so many times. Tom Segura put me on his pay-per-view special, okay, via live stream, okay. You know what I mean? Scotty Barnes fucking showed up at my store. Meta World Peace showed up at my store. Um, Came to my house. Imagine Dragons, each and every time they touch base in Hong Kong, they check into their hotel and they come and see me. The amount of respect that they've given me. At halftime at this year's show, their manager comes up to me and he gives me Ben's guitar picks that Ben just finished the first set. Okay, and he gives them to me, and he gives me Daniel's drumsticks. Daniel had to quit the band because of health reasons. Daniel Platzman, he said he could have given this to me in the store, he could have given this to me in my house. He waited till halftime and he gives me Daniel's drumsticks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where to begin, where to end. I met Kevin Spacey in his suite pre-Me Too, and this pissed me off about my father. Because Me Too happened, my father took down the photos of Kevin Spacey.
Mm.
Okay, and I was livid. All right. But Kevin Spacey trusted me so much, and we had such a great time together. And so much. I mean, he's a double Oscar winner, um, best supporting actor for
House of Cards.
The
Oh,
Usual Suspect, and then best actor for American Beauty. Oscars. These are Oscars, bro.
yeah.
Fucking Oscars. 4 House of Cards. And he trusted me so much. He made 7 suits from me. Okay. And then he didn't need suits because he was sponsored by Dunhill then. We had these great conversations and stuff. And, the world fucked him. I mean, over this Me Too thing. I don't even understand it. I don't know if it's true. I don't even care. You know what I mean? I'm a huge fan of his. And so far, I don't know what story to tell you. You know what I mean? I met Harry Kane. He's the walking six pack. In 2016, I went to the Mandarin Hotel to give him his fitting. Okay. I think he was 24 years old at the time. And so he was taking a nap. So I ring the doorbell, knock on the door. He opens the door. He's only wearing shorts. And he's standing in real life, chalky, blocky six pack. And little six packs like I have, a little Indian six pack, skinny Indian. So my six pack like blocks of sugar. It's a white man, like a stag, like a beast. Mel Gibson, fucking chalky, blocky six pack. I said, bro, he's just he's just standing, not even flexing.
Yeah.
Said I need a six pack. You know what I mean? It's a great inspiration for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where to start, where to end. I think this is the perspective that I will give you. Okay. The actors make 20 million US a movie. The athletes make 20 million US a season. Correct? Means they can buy anything. Okay. Say US government takes 50%, they still got 10 million US a movie. They got 10 million US a season cash, bro. They can buy a suit anywhere. They come to me. Okay. I don't know why. All right. But I do know why. All right. Because they have an itch. Doesn't mean they're coming to me again, bro. Doesn't mean they're coming to me again. But they have an itch. There's something they need. They can't find it elsewhere. They speak to someone in LA, New York, this, that, who are either dismissive or are not willing to bring it to life or unable to bring it to life. But they hazard a punt on me to bring it to life, and I do. And then you make a bond.
Yeah.
Okay. They may not shop with you, they're busy fucking bro. They're fucking paid. They're A-list, bro. You know what I mean? We're talking about, A-list here and stuff, right? But any opportunity is an amazing opportunity. Any client is a great client. And I think I know you believe me because I don't know this question is coming, but I know that we talked in great detail about your mama.
Yeah.
You can see the impression that I made on him, and you can see before you showed me that video, what a great, how highly I spoke of him.
Yeah.
So that's day in, day out, bro. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
relationships. You're a celebrity or not, it doesn't matter to me. Nothing matters to me. My job, okay, what matters to me is happiness of
Yeah.
people. Okay. See, I try and teach this to my staff all the time. I said, listen, it doesn't matter what you think, right? Nothing matters. My dad doesn't buy into this shit, right? He's like the suit Nazi. Do you know the Seinfeld episode, the soup Nazi?
I haven't watched it, no.
The most famous Seinfeld episode ever is the soup Nazi. Even if you're not a Seinfeld fan, I wasn't. It's the most famous episode because it went everywhere. If that episode did not come out in the mid 1990s, but came out, or it came out when it did with social media available, the ability to share, it would be the most shared thing on the planet ever, without a doubt. Because in that era, it was the most shared thing on the planet, without a doubt. Okay, all right, more than anyone's Super Bowl halftime show. Okay, the soup SOUP Nazi episode was the most shared. But anyways, I'm going off topic. What's important to me is my client's happiness because they choose. Okay, this is very important to me. Okay, they choose to give me their cash, bro. They can give their cash to anybody. Okay, they choose to give me their. I'm not a fucking utility, bro. You want a flight? You want lights? You want gas? You got to pay. No, I'm not a utility, bro. Okay, all right. I'm not a needed item. They choose to part with their hard-earned cash with me. I must make them happy. And that's what makes me successful. Nothing else makes me successful. That's what makes me successful. I would not have this springboard to bark away like I do if I didn't have a foundation of happy clients. My happy clients elevated me. They didn't give me the foundation. They made me courageous enough to create this foundation.
Wow. That's a beautiful answer. Honestly, that was the best answer you could have given me because, obviously I asked for one particular one, but you gave me everything. So I really appreciate that. And
I give you the truth.
You gave me the truth. Yeah.
I didn't want to give you, that's too important a question to give you a single anecdote.
No, and that's great.
This is not about intelligence, right? And stuff. But I've not stuttered once. I'm not odd. I'm not anything. You know what I mean? It's been amazing free flow with you. So what am I trying to tell you? I'm not trying to tell you I'm amazing. I'm telling you are amazing. Because I just told you that I had the most horrid experience the other day with a university student who early 20s and stuff, going to one of our big 6 universities who was horrendously unprepared for the interview and was way too intimidated. And you needed to be, right? If you've asked for something in life and you get it, then you've got to rise to the challenge and stuff. And you have been brilliant today.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant. I had the feeling. I knew, I kept saying to myself before doing the actual interview with her, I said, I know she's going to be shit. I know she's going to be shit. I said, Roshan, don't go dark, right? Don't be dark, Roshan. Don't be dark, Roshan. You mean help her and stuff. But she was so ghastly that no good Roshan could come out because I'd be lying to my audience then. I'm saying I had to be dark Roshan. I couldn't help it because she was horrendous. And I feel bad for her and I hope she will take away from this experience and she can hate me as long as she rebounds.
Yeah.
If she can channel her hate for me into something positive, I'm happy to be the person that she hates forever. But at least I changed her into career.
Yeah. Speaking of like social media, right? And my audience would really want to know. So David Dobrik came back with his vlog, and you were actually in it. So what was that experience like?
What is that, bro? So this is the thing. That's what I'm telling you. He could have chosen anybody.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't have chosen you. He chose you specifically.
And it wasn't about the suit, right? If you're going to Hong Kong, how can you not do this experience, right? David Dobrik was awesome. Okay, I didn't know who the fuck he was. until he reached out to me. I still don't know who the fuck he is. I never watch a single thing of his. I don't have time. But what I do know, in the case of David Dobrik, and I have no idea who the fuck he is till today, okay, is that it is so difficult to get a reaction from my kids, my daughters. There's only 2 times my daughters have loved me with regards to Sam Steele and what I do. One is David Beckham, and 2 is David Dobrik. I don't know who this fucker is, but he lit up my daughter's eyes. They knew who the fuck he was. So that was good enough for me. I said, you light up my daughter's eyes like that, like the way Beckham did? You're my fucking brother. Whoever the fuck you are, Mikasa Sukas.
Yeah.
And we had a great time, bro. And we rapped. It was the quickest rap ever. You know, you know why celebrities love working with me? You know why TV loves working with me? Because I rap with them so fast, bro. They don't even have to bring heavy equipment. They bring one fucking iPhone, okay? And I will give them the greatest fucking content ever for the episode and stuff. Go on. Did you have more David Dobrik questions?
I mean, that was like the main one that you know, I wanted to see your reaction, and I'm glad it's positive and stuff like that. Did your daughters get to meet him?
Everybody got to meet him.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Anyways,
now my daughters, Serena is not on my socials. Once she hit 11 or 12, you can't see it. You can only scroll back and see a very young Serena predominantly on my socials with me every day. Okay. Saria, from time to time, when she's not moody, typical middle child syndrome, is on my socials. And Rihanna is always on my social. Here's Rihanna with David Dobrik.
That is so sweet.
How good is that, right?
That's so sweet.
David Here's Rihanna with
Natalie, yeah. Oh, that's so sweet.
Good stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if my kids are around, if they're not in school, I plead with them, please come the fuck down. My kids have met so many celebrities, just like I did when I was growing up. I will always think my father's the motherfucking man, no matter how tough he is. I think my father's made a huge mistake by not teaming up with me, okay? And combining our talents, and that's his mistake. Dude, we could have been billionaires together, me and my dad. But I guess he's so insecure or what, I don't know, this or that. Or he didn't want to share a spotlight, but bro, I wasn't lying down. You know what I mean? And I ain't ever making that mistake. I'm giving everything to my kids ASAP. ASAP, I'm giving it to them, and if they fuck up, I'll come to their rescue. You know what I mean? He maybe didn't trust me and didn't want to come to my rescue, didn't want me to destroy what happened. I've destroyed the legacy of Sam Tailor and remolded it into mine. I had no choice. Yeah. Right? I constantly game. Bro, you have 1, 2, 3 kids, you ain't waiting for shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to be paid on my own ASAP. Okay. And I will share everything with my kids ASAP. I grew up meeting every fucking celebrity there was. Pet Shop Boys. Dude, they're the fucking Pet Shop Boys and Wham are the Coldplay of this era. Okay. And I met him in the fucking 80s. Jason Donovan, Kylie Minogue. Kylie is the Beyonce of this era. Okay. That time, Janet Jackson, bro. Janet fucking Jackson. Stefan Edberg, Yvonne Lendl, John McEnroe, Boris Becker, you know, they're Grand Slam, Matsuvelanek, Grand Slam winners. Okay. They were the Nadal, Federer, Djokovic, and Murray Warwinka. Before Nadal, Federer, Djokovic, Murray Warwinka was Edberg, Lendl, okay, pre-Sampras Agassi, okay, for Sampras Agassi in between, but before Sampras Agassi, Lendl, Becker, Edberg, McEnroe, Wilander. All Grand Slam winners, all in my store. I met them all. Okay, wow. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't fucking make this shit up. Okay, and before there was Prince William, Prince Harry, Prince this, Prince that, fuck that. There was only the Queen, bro. Yeah. And I didn't meet the Queen, but my dad met the Queen in 1985 or something. And this big photo, it's still in the store of him and the Queen. And there's a photo that my mom took when she left. She treasured this photo of my mom and the fucking Queen, the Queen. You know what I'm saying? So I had it. Like I always told you. Doesn't matter how fucked up my parents were, this, that, bro. I can't give into that mental health bullshit. You know what I mean? Because it's bullshit. I was paid, I was famous, and, you know, I was loving it. You know what I mean? I was fucking paid, I was famous, and I was loving it. And that's that.
Yeah. No, I appreciate this genuine conversation with you. Thank you for taking the time.
I promise you to ask me anything you want. I said, no matter what you ask me, and you can go as hard as you want me, but I will be so brutally honest with you.
Yeah, no, and I've learned a lot, like about, you know, how you work and all this stuff. And I think it's an important message that you've been telling. So I really appreciate it. I have one request from you. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, I just want you to act as if I'm there right now, and I want you to do the video.
Young Pakistani boy, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Say it again.
29.
A little bit louder.
29.
Plenty of consent, correct?
Yes, plenty of consent.
I shall toss the hanger. Two button, glorious hand, needle, and thread pick stitching on a narrow notch lapel. My bucket breast pocket with a curve and kick. There is the peak of the pocket square. Even the young Pakistani boys are absolutely gift wrapped. I mean, absolutely gift wrapped in my 4D fit. Let me open up this young Pakistani boy and show you the glory of the inside. And let me tell you, around every young Pakistani boy's fetish, absolute fetish, is to be manhandled by an old Indian man. Oh my goodness, live here on every social media panel. This Indian right here is sticking it inside, 2 fingers up the hole of a young Pakistani boy who wanted the Chinese massage. Yes, the Chinese massage. Is that okay for you?
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Real? No, one and done.
Dude.
No script, no edit, raw talent. You saw it.
Dude, that
You
was
saw
great.
it.
You were great.
Every emotional mind today, you've seen it all, right?
All right. Thank you so much, brother. We'll keep in touch and hopefully I see you in Hong Kong.
You will see me in Hong Kong, okay? And you do what I asked you to do for me,
Yeah.
okay?
100%.
I want you to harvest this in the most amazing way. I think I gave you such good stuff today.
You did. Thank you so
How
much.
do you need? God bless you. Talk
right.
to you soon, okay?
Take care.
All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.